a lot of people really try to love from love, but a lot of what I see is people are loving from brokenness.
You know, the title of our series is Form for Love. So love is a big part of this. When we think about relationships we have, whether it's with our spouse, whether it's a dating relationship, parents, friends, love is a part of that. As Christians, as people, we want to love better. We want to love well, which is what we titled today. Mm-hmm. And I want to read another passage that I think is one of the more beautiful descriptions of what love is like in the New Testament. And we actually skipped this question during the first service, so I promised everyone we would do it for the second service. So if you came back for this question, here it is. This is 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 8. This is the quintessential wedding passage. I officiate a lot of weddings. I love this passage. I will read it. But it's more than just husband and wife. It's talking about love in the church. It's talking about all these different relationships. And this is what we read here. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails. So here's the question. How do you hear that passage through the lens of healthy relationships?
Well, first of all, having a healthy self is the key to a healthy relationship. So being healthy within yourself. So just breaking this down, looking at this verse, everywhere you see the word love, love is patient, love is kind, change that word love to I. I am patient. I am kind. I don't envy. I don't boast. I don't keep a record of wrongs. So just taking that responsibility for yourself, especially if you've had a hurtful or harmful relationship, if there's some dysfunction or some hurt going on and needs some healing, am I that person? Am I the one that is also hoping and persevering and protecting and building trust in the relationship? Yes, we always look at other people or this love over there, but as we mentioned, love isn't an emotion, it's an action, and this is very clearly stated here. We have to do these things in order to show love. And so taking that onto yourself, you be love, and just using that phrase.
I think that, a lot of people really try to love from love, but a lot of what I see is people are loving from brokenness. And where that brokenness comes from, well, that's where I come in and I help you find that.
And we can email you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have an email. So what I mean by, loving from brokenness is going into yourself, your internal process. If you're in front of somebody and, you're having a difficult time connecting with them, perhaps because you're keeping yourself to yourself, or perhaps something angers you or triggers you and you react or you yell or you cry and you're emotional. There's something going on, an improper process. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you, it just means that you're human, right? And like any human, we have the ability to look inward. Do we want to do that? Not really, because it's hard and there's truth there. But I think about this idea of like how do we love? How do I become patient? How do I not boast? How do I become this type of person? Is by first learning to love yourself. And really the only way to get there is to start accepting parts of yourself that perhaps maybe you're a little bit shameful of. And learning how to operate through not having shame, but rather taking that shame and saying, you know what, I bet I can connect with somebody on this. There's got to be someone else out there who is experiencing this same thing. And then that's when you humanize it. Oh, there are other people that have this same type of struggle.